Oh, we're live now. Alrighty. So, hi everyone. Where's my screen? Here we are. We are live again for a Monday meetup. It is now episode 13, and as I mentioned, we're doing virtual visits right now. And this week we've landed in Australia, my homeland. I'm so excited. This week. I was always going to be excited to get there. I just wanted to do my Canadian side first and my hometown first. But I'm so happy to have Australia calling. I am so homesick some days, so homesick. So it's great to hear a bit of my accent and talk to people that are in places I'm so familiar with. So it's really, really good. I, again, won't talk too much. I'll let these ladies tell a bit about their story, why they started their online business, how it's going for them, what they love about it, if they really want to tell us what they hate about it, but I'm pretty sure they're going to find it hard to come up with anything. A little about myself. I'll tell a little about my Australian side as my story this week. So I am born and bred Australian, and I've been in Canada just 10 years. So that means 28 years of my life I was in Australia. And I grew up in a small little town of like 100 people, like tiny little town. And my mum was always a stay-at-home mum. So I knew that I always kind of wanted, well, that's what I knew. I didn't know of a working mum situation. That wasn't familiar to me. So I knew the stay-at-home mum side. It was something that that's just how I vision myself as a mum. So I'm so glad that I can do that. And I had the travel bug from pretty early, which is how I ended up in Canada. I came across, like I said, about 10 years ago, did a snow season, was a snow bunny for a little bit, then went back home because I had a very important person's wedding, one of my best friends. And then Canada was calling me back, and that's when I met my husband. So goodbye, Australia. Hello, Canada. I'm grateful for it so many ways. I am homesick, but so grateful because it's landed me where I am today. I found my husband. His career makes this business a perfect match because of its flexibility and because I can pack it up and go anywhere when we get posted somewhere else. So it's amazing like that. And just in general, you know, I wouldn't be here without all my past. That's how it works, right? Anyway, I'm going to get on with these lovely ladies telling a little bit about their story. You may be familiar with the lovely Chantel. She has come to my rescue tonight. Someone had to pull out last minute. But this time it's different. She's joined us on different chats. This time she actually gets to tell her story, her roots, what brought her here. So I'm happy for her to share that today. So I'll let you go ahead.
No worries. Hello.
I miss it.
A little bit about my background. I've worked in customer service for a long time, and for the last 5 years, I've been in a government compliance role, which, well, that's as exciting as it sounds. But a couple of years ago, I actually got injured at work, and I had nearly 12 months off, and that put me in a really, really bad headspace. So in Australia, we've got work cover. I don't know what other countries have, but when you're injured, you're getting paid to literally do nothing and just sit and think, and which sounds great for a little while, but I had a bit of a mental breakdown, and very, very depressed for a little while. And then I was looking for something because I knew I couldn't do that job injured. So, like, what am I gonna do? What can I find? So Sheree and I actually knew each other before this business, and I'd been watching her for a while. Like, what is she doing? And I thought I just had a really, really, really bad day, and I was a mess. So I reached out to her. I'm like, what are you doing that's online? Maybe this could actually be something for me. So yeah, we had a chat, and kind of followed the process, and well, here I am. But this business has been great for me. As I said, I was in a really bad headspace for a while. I used to be the positive person, but then for a while I struggled to get out of bed and just didn't want to do anything. So since joining this business, I've really worked on myself a lot. I've got my positive sparkle back. I've made so many friends from this business. It's it's a really good community. It's kind of, I've got out of my slump and I'm back to being me and that positive person again. So yeah, that's kind of how I got into it. I was a bit slow to start, but kind of needed to work on me first before taking on a business. But yeah, so I've kind of done both of them together, really worked on myself and the business, and I've learned so much from this business, about myself as well. I've learned I'm a strong person from doing this. I mean, it's when you're really as low, pretty much feel as low as you can go. You just think there's no way out. But honestly, this business and the communities, it's really saved me, because I've made some really good friends. There's someone to talk to 24/7, because we're all around the world. You're having a bad day, just reach out to someone. There's always someone there. So that's what the business has done for me. It's it's not just about the money. It's definitely a life-changing business. It's incredible. So that's a big benefit that I've had. The friendships and yeah.
And you're not the only one to say that. I've definitely heard that story. Well, not your story, that's your story. But I've definitely heard along those lines so many times. There's so many aspects to the business. There's the business side, but then there's, I have never really considered mindset and laws of attraction and vibrations and all these things. I'd never considered them. I didn't even, it was almost like I was never educated on this. And you don't know until you know, right? But being part of this business, it's opened up so many things. I still got a lot of work to do on myself too. And I can tell you right now that there's one person that's helped me a lot, and it's Chantal, because she is positive pants master. If I need to kick up my butt one day, it's her that will give it to me. And I am so grateful for that, because she's done so much work on herself. I've seen her transform with it, and it's been wonderful. And her business is going to be booming because she's done all the work beforehand to get her in such a great space. So thank you so much for sharing. It's hard to share vulnerable stories. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I'm sure there's someone that's going to watch this is going to be going, you know what, maybe I'll look. And you know what, when she did reach out, she said, I've been watching you for 6 months. I'm like, well, why didn't you reach out 6 months ago? She's like, I know, I could have been 6 months further. And it's just one of those things. So, and she followed the process. And that was another thing I wanted to pinpoint. We do have a process. And so many people want to skip the process. But, there's so much to learn about it that no one can break it down as well as the process. So please, if you're thinking we can sum it up in a quick little few minutes, it just can't be done, not to give it justice. So follow the process. Alrighty, let's move on. I have another person that came to our saving grace literally 2 minutes before I pressed go live. So Vinya, we sprung this on you so quickly. So thank you for that. Let's see what you got for us. Thank you so much. I can't wait to hear your story.
Hi. As you can see, it's really obvious that I was just like, hang on, hold on for a sec. Tara here, here, up there, here. She just said, can you get on? Like an interview or something. Like, what? No, I'm not even look at me. Anyway, so I am Vinya Laguda. I am born and raised in the Philippines, or from the Philippines, but I've been living in Australia for 11 years. I am living here in Sydney, Australia, and just like an ordinary mother who wanted to have a different story for their children. So I grew up very poorly. I can totally relate with Chantel, being depressed and stuff like that. I encountered all those emotions around me. I'm surrounded with people with depression. I myself is not not an exception. But having that story behind you, I don't like what you've said, Shiri. You don't know what positivity law of attraction means. What you have is just a survival instinct. So from growing up, having to grow up living in a very poor family. What you have in your head is just like, one day I will be this person, one day I will be like this, and you're not even realizing you're actually attracting that. That's a law of attraction, because you have kept that in your head that one day I will be someone, So I studied so hard, and then I have, I'm working and stuff like that. At the moment, I'm working as a quality analyst. I'm a software quality analyst. I know more about technology and stuff like that, but still, that's not enough to have or to give the life that I wanted for my daughter, and because I have a disabled sister who were in a, very bad car accident 2006, and she's become disabled, and she has 3 kids, and we're really close, and I have kept this promise to her that I will be helping her and her kids no matter what. So having to work and having that kind of amount of money, if it's just my family and my daughter, it's enough. But having to support, that's just how we are Filipinos. I'm sure a lot of race is the same as me. We are kind of like, our parents does not require us to help them out, but it's more of like giving them in return for raising us, for trying to give us the best that they could give us. So this is where I started to like, this is not just it. I need to find something else that would give me the income that I needed, and also on top of that, be able to save, to prepare for my daughters. I only have one daughter, so I need to make sure that her future is secured. So by doing that, I have been, Facebook and social media, for a person who's into technology, that's kind of weird for me not to be in that, not to be in social media. But one day, I don't know, for some reason, I started to browse around and stuff like that, and because probably I have been thinking of any ways online, because I cannot do it physically because I'm already working 9 to 5. So I need something that I can work on, which I am good at. So I saw this one ad or one post from this lady. She's a nurse, and the way she tells her stories is like she's telling my story about her dropping her son to childcare, which I do because, believe it or not, my sole dream is to be a housewife. I have high respect with housewives. They think being a housewife, stay at home housewife is easy. No, it's not. But I want that. I want that life. I'm desperately wanting to be a housewife because all I want to worry about is what to plant today, or what to cook today. That. So I connected with her, asked her all the details and stuff, and as you said, we have a process about this business, and I followed the process. I am a very skeptical person, so I did my due diligence. Is it a scam? It's scamming me, and as days goes by, I have proven that it's not a scam, it's a legitimate business. And fast forward to now, I have been in the business for 2 years. I have earned, pretty good. I have for the like, ever since I came to Australia, I can finally say I'm comfortable. Like, I am not worried about going to America, coming back home. Like, oh, what's the bills I'm gonna be going home to? Worried about nothing there. Nothing is left. So the last time we went to America, normally I would just go there with me and my daughter, but the last time I went there with my husband and with my 2 nephews, and you can imagine how expensive that is. And we've stayed there for 1 month. So that's
Nice.
how the business have treated me and have given me those opportunities. So if you're the person who wanted to like make a change and make a difference in your life, all you have to do is follow the process. What, like Asheri said, we have training that you need to follow, just step by step. It's all there laid out. All you have to do is follow it. Having a business, it's literally running your own business. It's up to you how you're gonna run it, how you're gonna use it. You don't rely to people in terms of, oh, you do it for me. You gotta have to do it yourself. But meeting these people, I've met a community of friends, like Tara here, who can just literally bug me like, "Hey, get on!" I've met Tara one time when I, periodically just decided to drive in Melbourne after the lockdown got lifted. So I drove all the way there and met with her. So yeah, aside from the money that you're gonna get from owning your own business, the friendship is like superb. I can't even begins. So I'm very lucky. Maybe I have done right in my life to be part of this community and to have this opportunity, having on top of my 9 to 5 earnings. I'm just doing this part time, but most of the time I earn more from my business than my normal 9 to 5. So yes, that's
Amazing.
my little story.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. And yeah, there are so many cultures that do support, their extended family, and so that I think that we have a very strong community of them for that reason, because they need to find. You can only work so many jobs and so many hours in the day before you burn out. So being online and having such an automated system that can work for you when you're not able to attend to it just makes all the difference. It totally does. Alrighty, let's go to Tara, and thank you, Tara, for bringing in Vinya. I appreciate it. So I'd love to hear your story. She's from my home state, Victoria.
Hi everyone. As Cherie said, my name is Tara and I'm from Melbourne, Australia. I'm originally from Sri Lanka, this beautiful island. I've been in Australia for 21 years now, so it's a long time. My story is quite different. I just straight after I've completed my university studies, I was fortunate to get a job straight away. So pretty much I started working full time. Um, so my current situation is I'm a mom of two. I have a very supportive husband, and I am a stay-at-home mom. Before being a stay-at-home mom, I've been in the corporate. I had a corporate career for 15 years. My last job, I was working as a corporate account manager for a leading private health insurance company in Australia. Loved what I did. 8 years in the job. While working, I had my two daughters while doing that job. I got to travel around Australia meeting corporate clients. Everything was fine. Job was great. Everything started changing for me when I became a parent. I realized time is something you can't get back. I was juggling. I was, I, my my daughters are 2 years apart. They were young. I was dropping them to daycare. I was going to work, and then I realized, hang on, I'm spending more time away from home, not spending time with them. They spend most of their time at daycare. Then I made the decision to leave my work. I decided I'm going to quit. In 2016, I quit my job career, and I decided to be a stay-at-home mom. So my kids were 5 years and 3 years old back then. The transition was truly hard from being a full-time working mom to a stay-at-home mom, because I was never the mom type. I was raised to be an independent woman, and have a career woman. So I don't regret. Uh, I don't regret leaving work. I think it was the best decision I made. Um, if I hadn't made that decision, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be in this beautiful community. 2.5 years passed into. I was always looking for something that I could do from home. I knew that I'm spending all this time at home. I knew I can. There's something out there. So I looked into different opportunities, and when I came across this opportunity, I saw an ad on my Facebook link, Facebook newsfeed, and I could resonate with that person's story. She was also, I don't think we had anything in common, but I could say, she had a, son that she talked about the struggles. And I watched the workshop, and the rest was history. I jumped straight into it because I was ready. I was looking for an opportunity. And the whole business has done so much for me. I've been in the business for about 18 months now. It has pushed me out of my comfort zone. I really didn't think I was within my comfort zone, but I'm doing things that I've never done before. Vinia should know, it just it opens up a whole new world. I feel very fulfilled right now. Working 9 to 5, working for someone. Money was good, financially it was secure, but it didn't really give me that fulfillment, personal development. This has really open up so many other things that I knew I could do. When I started, I was really I was excited. I was there was a community of, I think, when I joined back in 2019, we had about 18,000 people in the community, and now we are up to 70,000. Um, in 2020, I guess 2020 was the best year for me. With all what's going on in the world, my business thrived. I managed to get few promotions. I don't know how to call it. So and I think I ended the 2020 with it was a fantastic year. 2020 was not the best for my husband is a businessman as well. He had to close one of our businesses in 2020 because of the lockdown in Melbourne, etc. But we weren't stressed. Because I knew that I had this running in the background, so we weren't stressed. I think he was more relieved because we had to shut that business because the business was stressing. We, 9 months of the year the business was shut because of the lockdown. So yes, this business has now I can financially contribute towards our family. I have met this wonderful community. The training, the process, as you said, is fantastic. I always tell people, if you need a change, if you're struggling, take a step back and think about what you need and take a leap of faith. And if you think this is something might be for you, come check us out.
Absolutely. Oh my goodness, these stories tonight, whew, second to none. I can totally relate to so becoming you were talking about being a housewife and stay-at-home mom. It is not easy, believe me. And yes, it's what I always wanted, but it doesn't like working, it still doesn't fill your cup because you have those days when, oh my goodness, you can't think of anything harder. And I've had a bunch of those days recently because Jack's been trying to learn to walk and he took his first steps today. So we've had some very tedious days here because my toddler could just tell that I needed some space. And so I got no space. I love her. But anyway, so, you have those hard days. And what I find, I usually do this business in the evenings. And some people will be like, no, that's when I sit down and watch Netflix and when I, eat bad food or whatever fills their cup. For me, that just wasn't quite cutting it. And so I do that, but I also do the business. So I have Netflix on in the background. I have my computer on my lap and I have food next to me if I want. I have a full cup because I'm chatting to people. I have human connection in this lockdown. I have adult connection away from the kids. And I find that that's what I needed. And I'm just so grateful for being able to have all that. I can't, after this chat, Outlander has just uploaded the new season on Netflix. And so I'm ready to start that tonight. And I'm going to work on the business a little bit and just, that's what I like to do. That's how I like to spend my evenings now. So I'm going to leave it there. We don't like to go too much. Originally there were 13 minutes these, but they keep creeping up because I keep having such amazing people on to chat. So thank you guys for anyone watching. We've got someone watching right now. Let me see if I can even see who that is. I don't think I can, but whoever's watching, hi, pop your name in the comments so we can see who it is. We've had a couple of loves from Norman, Maddock, hello. And that must be Melissa. Oh my God, love it. All right, so thank you guys anyway. I got distracted. I'm gonna end that here. I hope you guys in Australia, anyone watching, have a great rest of the day. Canadians watching, have a great evening, and around the world, wherever you are, just enjoy whatever time it is. So thanks, guys. Bye for now.